What's up guys, welcome to this channel. This is the 8th part of Rimuru's Elegant Escape. If you are new to this channel and you haven't yet watched our previous 7 parts, then watch them first. I will also upload the next part of it, so don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Now let's start this part without wasting any more time. Mondo-kun, you okay? I will have a look at you, so come here. A branch suddenly came falling directly onto this Mondo kid's head. Mondo was now being held up by instructor Payuri, who had pretty, silver hair. Oi, is he alright? You are? I am Satoru. I am just a normal person who got caught up. Satoru-kun, He is fine, so you don't need to worry, okay? Right, in situations like this, I think it's not good to give your food to others, you know. She said, after hesitating for a moment there. Is she thinking of me as impertinous, or is she really worried as an instructor? No matter how you look at it, it seems like she was trying to stop Master from handing over the food. Right? In other words, this means that she found out who I am, right? And the fact that the branch which came falling was cleanly cut was proof of that. It wouldn't be weird for an instructor to know Rimuru-sama's face. It's kind of unreasonable to try and deceive people just by changing your hair and eye color. She will probably come making contact soon. And when I heard that, I could also see why the instructors gave those 3 options. In short, they probably wanted to find out what I was thinking about the situation and what was the correct option. If so, then I guess I will reveal that tonight, I thought, while looking at Mondo-kun being carried away. After having lunch, it was time to announce policy decision. Without consulting with everyone, we will be going forward with what Julius and his group decided. Julius had completely become everyone's leader, having the most authority. Well, what plan will we go with? To Magnus' question, Julius just sneered and answered, that's obvious. We will head for the island's edge with just the battle elites. It's fine if we can call for help there. And even if we can't, we will be able to collect points. He declared, as if it was obvious from the start. Julius' reasoning went like this. There are some students who can also use space storage, so they will be setting up a base here. The research, economics, and politics students will engage in constructing a place to sleep. Food supply is also not stable, so they will be gathering as much food as they can. While doing that, they will take actions such that they gain the most points possible. The fact that some students got points just for helping set up the tent was made public, and so they wanted to find out if there were any other ways to get points, as well. The people staying behind, you guys also need to act such that you get as much point as possible. It won't be a problem if we can blow away the Monostorm, but if we were to fail, we won't have any other choice than to listen to those pirates. Being isolated to this island for labor work, we must accept that at any cost. The most important thing is to earn points and at least make it out of the island. Julius Confidant gave a speech. If I remember right, he is Julius Escort Knight and his name is Clad. It seems like Clad has been entrusted with leading the students. It also looks like making certain of battle types is also Clad's job. As soon as he was done with his speech, he looked at the students and started selecting the ones who seemed to be dependable in fights. And then, he made groups of 5. That plan is better than I expected. I was worried he would work us really hard. Despite everything you say, you really do your job properly after all, Karma. While Julius does treat you like an idiot and whatnot, I am sure he can't ignore your skills. On the side, I could hear Karma and Magnus having a conversation. Maybe because of the mingling in the academy, they seemed to be closer than just normal acquaintances. Although, it also doesn't seem like both of them trust each other from the bottom of their hearts. I secretly listened to their conversation. Well, I will cooperate. What's important is everyone being saved, and if he does it properly, then I am willing. I see, then I shall also see how it turns out. Putting the serious Karma aside, even Magnus didn't seem like he would oppose Julius. Well, it is true that having a dispute at this point wouldn't be a wise thing to do, but it looks like Karma was even more surprised by Magnus' words than me. That's rare. For you to listen to Julius. Not really. It is true that what he said makes sense. If we just earn the points, we won't be left in this island. If we do that, we could look for opportunities to call for help while pretending to do as the kidnappers say. I see. Then I guess we will be having a joint struggle for a while, huh? Yeah, I will be counting on you, Karma. Same here, Magnus. While Karma was surprised, Magnus just replied shrugging his shoulders. It seems even Karma was convinced by his logic. Ultimately, it seems both of them aren't actually content with Julius taking the lead, but they have come to the conclusion that they will see how it goes for a while. They are much more rational, and it isn't like they completely lack the spirit of cooperativeness like I had thought earlier. My opinion of them has improved, but still, we have a while to go. There's no need to hurry, so I shall be watching closely. Now then, it would be great if they go at it with this level of cooperativeness. While thinking that, I restrained from making an evaluation before the results. The grouping had ended. 5 teams were made and 5 members were in each group. As you can only register 5 people in the bracelet, the group members were now registered to each other. And the members of Julius' group were registering all of the 5 members of the other groups. If they do this, they can be aware of each group's location even when they are away, so that's quite a good plan. Although that way Julius' group can't register each other, but since his escort is never leaving his side, I guess it will be fine. And Julius himself had registered the instructors so that he can communicate with the base. This way, the ones remaining in the base will know about the exploring group's whereabouts and can rest easy. This Julius kid, although his aristocratic attitude can get very annoying, he is quite smart. He has all the good points down and is making exactly the right decisions. There might be a brain in his group, but he still deserves praise for implementing it. These 3 might not just be your regular problem children. I guess I will have to see it to the end. A total of 25 battle-type students departed in high spirits. The ones remaining split into 2 groups to prepare dinner and secure a place to sleep. The place we are currently at is an open grassland between hilly areas and is spacious enough for the ship to land. Although the surrounding is covered with hills, on the other side of it are mountains and deserts. If you head for the center, then you will be faced with mountains, and if you head for the edge, then you will find deserts. And there, each of the rulers should be present. Or rather, because of them and their leaking aura, the terrain transformed into this abnormal environment. On the other hand, there is a forest, but as there's also a ruler living there, it was connected to a jungle. To be honest, as there are rulers on all 4 sides, it will be difficult for the search team. There's no doubt that it will be easier for the people staying back. And as such, I am in the staying behind group. Tyr is supposed to be protecting the search groups from the shadows, so I don't have a role to play there. Or rather, now that I am at human level, I would have trouble even with unique monsters. Semi-demon lord seed level is way out of the question. To be more precise, if I get even a bit serious, my identity will be revealed and it would be game over. And so, I will be among the non-combatants. I want it to be clear that it's definitely not like I want to relax. Now then, about the work for the ones staying behind. The job that looks most easy is setting up the tent for the equipments. A very thoroughly prepared instructor had outdoor training camp equipments in his space storage. It might just be that he thought it would be more troublesome to put them in storage, but some things are better left unsaid. After all, he's all happy and whatnot from all the respect he's getting from the students, so I will just leave it as him having a careful personality. Besides, the tent even has an insect-repelling effect due to a simple magic circle. With space magic, the insides are also a bit more spacious, so it's perfect for situations like this. There were 30 tents, of which each can fit about 10 people, and so we have more than enough space even if we make the tents gender separated. The way to set it up is rather simple. You just need to break the magic seal on a flat surface and spread the tent. After that, you just need to put up all the sides. However, I am not a student of any academy, so I am not supposed to know about breaking the magic seal. It's actually quite simple, but if I were to do it, I would completely be labeled out as a suspicious person. And like this, I was inevitably put into the food supply group. Look at the other students put up the tents with a backward glance. We headed into the forest. Beside me was Mondo-kun, the fat student from before. Although 2 instructors were leading about 30 students, that alone wouldn't be very secure, so a battle-type student was included in each group. We were also working with 5 members in a group, like Julius and the others. The relief squad was in the middle, with the 4 collecting squads protecting them from all 4 sides. The relief squad also had registered each member of all groups, so this arrangement was appropriate. Instructors are not included in the groups, so we had a total of 27 people. Mondo-kun was also a battle type if it matters, so he was chosen as one of the escorts for people heading into the forest. I don't know all the students, so I will just have to trust the instructor's judgment on the personnel selection. Well, Seal Sensei isn't saying anything either, so it's probably fine, but... Ava, this is the worst to be protected by Mondo, out of all. The one who was whining beside was a girl named Marcia. She was the same girl who was with him a while ago, and it seems they are childhood friends. Although she is complaining, she seems like she is having fun. However, the same couldn't be said about her friend. Oi, I am here so you can rest easy. Well, sure, my results aren't as good enough for the search group, but I am still quite good in actual battles, you know.